Hey there, shooting kid. How you doing?
Good.
What's going on?
Cutting down a tree.
Cutting down a tree. What are you using?
The Fiskars.
Fiskars Lopper?
The Fiskars L5525 Power Gear 2 non-stick.
Okay, so this is a non-sponsored video. We just went out and bought these things, and as a service to our viewers, we're just going to kind of give you a brief review on these Fiskars. So far, so good. What do you say?
They're great.
Yeah.
They chop really good.
Yeah.
We're filling up our little
filling up the garbage can. Took down some of that stuff there.
But I mean, look how sharp this is. We're just going to cut this right here and
holy smoke. Okay, very good. It kind of has this kind of ratcheting design, and looks like there's a place for little sticks right there, right?
Yeah, maybe.
You get stuff in there. Close it down a little bit. There you go. See, it's got a cutting or some way to break things. Yeah, pretty good. Although I will say, we've got the shooting gal over here has got the Fiskars. Which Fiskars is this? We don't know.
Oh dear.
We could call it the piece of Fiskars. Yeah, we don't know the model number of this one.
The blade just fell off.
Yeah. So, is this really a Fiskars?
Probably not.
It doesn't say.
I thought we bought a few Fiskars things at once. But guess what, folks? There's where all that would go in.
Made in China.
China. The wing nut and the washer that was there came off. And Shooting Kid can attest to the fact that I was a little leery about the wing nut that was there. So while I was cutting the branch right over here, that branch right there, the wing nut came off. And so now I've got to go find a wing nut. No! Okay, according to Home Depot, and here's the picture here, it is a Fiskars. We did buy it from Home Depot, and still having a hard time finding the wing nut. I'm going to have to find some other kind of lock nut thing. This is frustrating. Okay, one of the advantages of having something like this where you have all of your nuts and bolts and things like that, I found a nut that I hope will work on the Fiskars. But let's see if this nut will fit on there. And does it fit? It doesn't fit. Because this is a SAE, and I bet you this thread is metric. Doggone it. I don't believe it. Now I gotta go to the store, go to the hardware store, and make sure I get the right stupid nut. Thanks, Fiskars. Thanks, China. Thanks, why don't we just make a law? We make laws for a bunch of stupid things. Why don't we make a law that says nothing comes in this country unless it's SAE type threads. No more metric. I'm done with metric.
I'm so angry.
So I realized I have a magnet in my tool bag, and so, yeah, it's over there. And I have a magnet in my tool bag, and I'm going to pull that magnet out, but I couldn't find it in the bag, but I do know where it is, right? Right there, magnet.
Yo.
Oh. Well, would you look at that? The magnet found the washer, and it was on the ground. A little bit more, and I bet you I'll find the wing nut. We'll find it. Oh, look, we found it. Bella, thank you for finding my wing nut. Okay, I almost don't believe it. Came off of here, found it in the dirt, using the telescoping magnet. If you ever come across one of these, get it. It's worth it, because if you lose your wing nut, you can find it with your magnet.
Meanwhile.
It's back on, and I used a pair of pliers to get some leverage and really cinch that thing down. Not a good design, Fiskars. You really should have used something like a nylon lock washer up here. And okay.
Made in China.
Yeah, it's made in China.
China. Let's say China.
But Fiskars has quality control that they could say, put one of these on here, and then when I get a chance, I'm probably going to go to the store and get me one of them. All right, keep cutting trees. Oops. Where did this wind come from? I mean, welcome to Texas. It's, you know, 15-mile-an-hour gusts of wind where it was nice and calm before, and then 2 hours later, you got wind. I guess we got to get used to this weather. Got the Sawzall. Making little ones out of big ones, right? Yep. Okay, so to be fair to Fiskars, the saw worked great. The lopper here worked great. The trimmer, that was great. It was just this lock washer and wing nut setup is not optimum. Fix that. Okay, so just being fair, I guess it worked out okay. All right, thanks for joining us today. Do appreciate it a lot. That's all we had for you. It was just a little bit of cleanup in the backyard. And in the meantime, Shooting Kid is gonna cut the wood. God bless you. God bless America. May America bless God. We got more from SHOT Show coming up too. So in the next few weeks, we're going to roll out a few more things. Stuff from Columbia River Knife and Tool, from Kershaw, from a whole bunch of folks. Don't forget, be subscribed.